Hey guys, how are you today? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm testing out the Too Faced It Just Comes Naturally collection. I was so lucky to be gifted this beautiful collection by Too Faced and I wanted to share it with you. In Australia, it's not out till June, so it's still a little bit away. I believe it is out in other countries. So it's a beautiful collection and I'm going to do a demo, review, everything for you today. So if you want to learn more about what's in this, keep on watching. This collection has 3 palettes. We have 2 eyeshadow palettes. We have a matte eyeshadow palette, and then we have the Natural Eyes eyeshadow palette as well, which has a mix of matte and shimmers. I've used the Natural Eye palette today, but stay tuned for a demo. And then we have the Natural Face palette, which comes with the 2 blush, 2 highlight, 2 bronzers. And then we have 3 matte bronzers. And then we also have the Sun Bunny bronzer, which is a shimmery bronzer. There are 10 nude lipsticks in the range, and I am doing a lip swatch for you of all of them. What I'm going to do now is jump into the demo of me using these products on my face, and then I'm going to do a little review afterwards. I feel so weird with my hair up in a bun. Do you guys need to see the bun, like, to know that it's there? Okay, there's so many beautiful things. I don't know where to start. I think I'm going to start with the eyes, which we have the 2 eye palettes. I'm just going to use an eye base first up. Okay, so I think I'm going to use the neutral eyeshadow palette today just because I want a little bit of shimmer, and it's got some mattes in there as well. I'm going to take the color Heaven, which is a beautiful like vanilla light colored lid color, and I'm going to set my eye base with that. So just pack that all over the lid. I wouldn't say that it's hugely pigmented, but it is a good shadow to set the base with. I'm going in with Strip Poker next, which looks like it's the transitional color. And I'm going to sweep that in my crease and just like around the edge. I think I just want like, you know, a nice natural looking smoky eye today. Nothing too extreme, but yeah, I need a good transition shade like quite far out to be able to build everything up. Next up, I'm taking Cashmere Bunny. See that this one's a little bit darker, so just deepening up that crease. On my lower lash line, I'm taking Cashmere Bunny. Just going to smoke that out. I love the big mirror. It's like so nice and clear. And then I'm going to take some of Sex Espresso. Oh, that has a little bit of fallout there. I don't know if you guys, yeah, you can definitely see it. Just be careful with Sexpresso because you don't want to make a mess. I potentially should have tapped off my brush. I just got a taste of something. Did these shadows taste good, or is that just me? I'm going to take some of Sexpresso on this outer part here of the lid there, and then just kind of take it out a little bit to smoke everything. Just bring it back in the crease a little bit there, and then just taking my other brush to blend that out there. Okay, I'm going to take Honey Pot on my lid. Beautiful, like copper, golden kind of color. Super buttery. I think I want to wet the brush. Yeah, that's better. I just want like that nice metallic lid color, you know? Then we're going to blend Sexpresso back in so that fades nice and evenly. The color turned out a lot more gold on the lid. To highlight, I'm taking the color Silk Teddy and I'm going to place that on my inner corner and brow bone. That's gorge. This is what you want with a highlight. Like, it just is so beautiful. You can build it up, but you can also make it quite subtle as well. Like, it just, oh, so nice. I'm going to go and finish off my eyes, apply some liner and lashes and mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is my finished eye look featuring the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. Let me know if you want to see a look using the matte eye palette, and I can get onto that. I also have 3 bronzers to try. So we have the dark chocolate, and then the milk chocolate, and then the chocolate. The packaging on these, so cute. Like, how did they come up with this? Like, it's actually really, really gorgeous. They look like gorgeous little compacts. So here are the swatches. Here we have milk chocolate. Here we have chocolate. And then this one is dark chocolate. So you can see milk chocolate is pretty much too light, but I think chocolate is perfect for me. In the collection, we also have this little Sun Bunny bronzer, which looks like the other packaging. This one is a bronzer with some shimmer. Here is the face palette. As you can see, it comes with 2 highlights over on this end, and then 2 blushes in the middle, and then we have 2 bronzers on this end here. So I'm taking the matte bronzer in chocolate. I will bronze. So I'm just going to take this around the edges of my face. Oh my god, oh my god, it tastes good. Like, I just got... This is so cool. Matte bronzer is good if you are not, you know, up for a bit of a glow up. Oh, it's goes on quite well. Sometimes with bronzers, you have to really dig in there to get the product. But this one is quite pigmented. I might take some of Trop It Like It's Hot, of this one here. I'm a massive fan of the Hourglass, like, ambient lighting bronzer. Is that what it's even called? I don't even know. So I do like a bit of shimmer in my bronzer, like, just like really nicely, not glitter, but shimmer. You know what I mean? This one I feel might be a little bit too warm toned for me. Oh my god, it tastes so good though. Take some of the chocolate milk and contour a little bit. I cannot express to you how good this smells. I'm gonna go in with the blush in Pink Sand down the bottom. Beautiful. So we have the 2 highlights here. I'm going to swatch both of them just to see what they look like. This one here is Starlight, and this one here is Satin Sheets. So you've got a pink toned one and a more goldy yellow toned highlight, but very, very buttery and pigmented and beautiful. I'm going to use Satin Sheets on this side. This is the more like yellow toned. Okay, we have Starlight on this side. Oh my god, they taste so good. That almost looks like a little bit duochrome pink. I don't know, that's what I'm seeing. I don't know what you guys can see. But then I'm going to mix them together. Pop them on the nose. So this is Satin Sheets, and then this is Starlight. I don't know which one I like better. So here are the lipsticks. I love their packaging. I love that they're different. I really, really appreciate that they've got this beautiful lace on the outside and then the gold packaging on the bottom. Let's try some on. This one I have in Girl Code. Oh my gosh. So creamy and buttery and pigmented. They feel super, super comfortable on the lips, like so beautiful. And they don't feel like they're gonna slip off. This one here is in Nip Slip. You know what I like about them? They don't catch on your teeth, like. So often when I put on lipstick, I just like smile and it's just like all across my teeth. This one is in Strip Search. Next up we have Pout About It. Quite similar to, was it Girl Code that I tried on first? The Rowan Suede. Not exactly up my alley, but for like a grungy, edgy kind of look, I would say that this would look gorgeous on deep skin tones. Definitely would recommend a lip liner with this color. Send nudes. Here. I thought this would be the case. So this one blends in with my skin tone as it is at the moment. When I have fair skin, this might be a color for me. I don't think I could pull it off now. Like, I need some kind of definition. Last of the darker shades is Indecent Proposal. See how pigmented that is though? Like, it's gorge. I've done a terrible job at application. Like, dark lipsticks, you literally need to spend so long applying them. But it looks like melted chocolate on my lips. Like, it looks so nice. So far, they haven't really stained my lips. My lips are just red from rubbing the product off. This is Overexposed. A beautiful grey, cool toned nude. This one here is Skinny Dippin'. Honestly, don't know how people do lip swatching videos. Like, this is only 10 lipsticks and I'm out. Okay, so this last one is Birthday Suit. Okay, so here is the finished look of the makeup and wearing Birthday Suit on the lips. Final thoughts on the eyeshadow palette. I think it's a really beautiful formula of mattes and shimmers. I mean, like, the formula of the look wise and how the colors work together is beautiful, but the formula of the eyeshadows of each of them is beautiful as well. The ones that I did try. There were 3 that I didn't try today, yeah. But I did find them to be pigmented. There was a bit of fallout. So potentially if you're using the darker shades, do your eyeshadow before your foundation, before your face. But they blended beautifully into each other. Like with most eyeshadow palettes, you can do a daytime look, you can do a glamorous, you can do a smoky eye. I feel like it can be marketed towards a huge age range. So from someone just starting out with makeup in their teens to someone after a more mature style of makeup as well. You can do looks to match any kind of age range, and then I'm right in the middle at 30 years old. This is definitely a palette that I could see myself wearing every day to work or, you know, for a night out or something like that. This would be perfect. So I used the Milk Chocolate Bronzer today. This smells amazing. It tastes good. Don't ask me, okay? It is super matte, which is great, so you can use it for a bit of contouring. I feel like that this product would be great for the everyday, so you just sweep it around your face and you're done. You don't need to contour and bronze. It's kind of like a 2-in-1. I can't wait to try out the Milk Chocolate Bronzer when I have fair skin, and I'm really excited to use the Sun Bunny bronzer to see how it looks by itself. So we have the Natural Face palette. I love this palette. I love the aesthetic of it. And the same with the eyeshadow palettes. The aesthetic, the fact that it looks like a clutch is just, it's beautiful. The whole packaging in the range is gorge. Like, let's be honest. So let's talk about the palette. The highlights, I did think that they would have been more pigmented, and potentially it was the brush that I used, and maybe I could have wet my brush and applied them. That would have been a bit better. But I also feel like the colors are like a little bit too toned, if that makes sense. Like, I would prefer something a bit more like whiter or white gold or something like that, rather than having an extreme pink on this side to an extreme yellow on this side. The formulas, when you swatch them by hand, well, you guys would have seen on my hand, they're beautiful and buttery, which is something obviously you look for in highlight. And the blush that I used, the Pink Sand, that was really nice and pigmented. And the bronzers, so we've got a matte and a shimmer, and I did use the shimmer, but I feel like I could also use that as a blush. So it's probably a little bit deep for me. Sunny Honey would probably be a little bit more suited to my skin tone, but I had already used a bronzer, so I didn't want to double up, even though I did kind of double up. But anyway, it is quite heavy. I do want to point that out, that these palettes, because of what they're made of, they are quite heavy compared to like a cardboard palette, but they're the real deal. Like, they're made of like you know, metal rather than just a cardboard palette. The lipsticks, I'm a huge fan of these lipsticks. They are so comfortable. Obviously, I haven't worn them long wear, and I don't know how they would go wearing long term, if you know what I mean, but they're really, really comfortable. Love a bullet lipstick. I would suggest that you wear a lip liner with them, just because with the way they don't have like a crisp edge to them, so it's a little bit hard to get that cupid's bow and that perfect line. Or you can of course use a lip brush as well, so either one. I don't think that they're scented, so I feel like this collection is quite inclusive of skin tones, which is really important in this day and age. I think that's it. I think I'm done. I really enjoyed having a play with this collection, and I appreciate it being gifted to me so much by Too Faced. Like, honestly, I've been staring at it for a few weeks and I'm like, oh, I need to use it, but I haven't had the chance to until now. I am extremely grateful. But there are my initial thoughts on the collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.